Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm talking about men across the United States getting into white vans and basically kidnapping unsuspecting women for sex trafficking and organ harvesting. Or are they? And here's what we're talking about this, because there has been no evidence that this is happening, much less on a national or coordinated scale. But these are the rumors that have been going around Facebook that have been shared by literally tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people across the United States for about the last year or so. And so the question is, why has this threat gone viral to the point that the mayor of Baltimore literally went on local television in Baltimore to warn women about this phenomenon? Facebook. That's right. It's Facebook. Their algorithms apparently have been perpetuating and pushing this out that has made this actually more prevalent across society when there's absolutely no evidence of whatsoever. A series of viral Facebook posts basically had the domino effect, and as it got shared, their algorithms started prioritizing this to spread that message in feed. So even though people weren't paying for advertising, it would show up on their friend lists because obviously more and more people were talking about this. Now, and I will quote here from the article that I've been reading this on, which I think is absolutely fascinating. Unconfirmed reports of suspicious white vans in Baltimore and other cities across the U.S. have been shared hundreds of thousands of times on Facebook in recent weeks and have been seen by potentially millions of Facebook users. At least one person who drives a white van has reported being harassed as a result of these rumors. And I think that's what we're talking about here. There is no phenomenon of men in white vans, kidnapping women. I'm sure that there are one-off random events that happen with that, but there is no coordinated, mafia type event here or government type event here for something like this. It's simply a rumor. But by virtue of this, it can spread when somebody, let's say, rings the alarm and has an active following base that decides to share this out. We have seen this multiple times. Misinformation is a serious issue. And when you combine that with the algorithms of an AI that Facebook is running that is looking to see what everybody's talking about and then prioritize that to continue to spread it, we can see how basically false information, misinformation, disinformation, and all of that can be spread. I've done videos before on people that you can hire to basically build up a company and give it a fake positive reputation. And you can also hire these companies as well to go ahead and tear it down, including accuse it of child trafficking and all of this kind of stuff. And it would cost you literally less than $5,000 to tear an entire organization down, including having the people basically call law enforcement or contact law enforcement with complaints about the organization. This is the problem that we have right now in society. And how are people going to discern real from fiction? Part of the problem that we have is that on Facebook, oftentimes when you're getting your news, you're getting it from a friend. You're getting it from somebody that you know personally, and therefore oftentimes a lot of the checks that people go through to make sure that things are true just go right out the window because it's, oh, well, Bill or Sally is sharing it with me and I know them very well. Clearly they're on the ball, and so here we are. This is how we believe, and this is how it spreads. And this is what we have as a serious challenge in society today, because if we don't get a handle on this, I think we are going to, allow other organizations, or rather other countries, to be able to drive wedges into countries that they consider adversarial. And I'm not just talking about, let's say Russian influence here. I'm talking about any country being able to do it to any country, or any oppressed minority, as we've seen in Myanmar, for example, where news spread falsely by leaders in that country, and here we have basically an almost genocide of a minority in that country. So we have serious issues with this, and we're not basically policing this. Facebook is not policing this, nor is Twitter or any other platform that allows for open and free social media sharing. We are getting our news from sources that, quite frankly, we can't trust, and if we don't have some kind of check to validate this, we start believing that there's a coordinated effort of men in white vans stealing women, and that is basically law enforcement is powerless to do something about that. That's a serious issue. And so take that for what it's worth, but today is not actually about white vans. It's about the misinformation and how easy it is to spread it online, and how we honestly just really need to think about these things and create a filter of distrust for information. Even if it's coming from a good friend, it doesn't mean you like the friend less. It just means they might not necessarily be checking their sources and you're trusting that they are. Check your own sources. So that's your news of the day, and I hope you found this as interesting, informative, and terrifying as I did. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.